Art makes me feel like I can do anything and confident and happy. When I'm sad, I like draw pictures to make me even happier.
This program involves about 400 different students who make music every day. It started 10 years ago with about 40 students who played various instruments, and now we have 13 different music classes offered to students. Our perspective when we started was that we needed a lot of help to build a program, and we didn't want to be the only, as teachers, we didn't want to be the only musicians that our students interacted with. We wanted them to interact with as many professional musicians and artists as possible. And so bringing in and collaborating with community partners allowed our students to get to hear these artists, talk to these artists about careers in the arts, and broadened their perspective of what it means to be a musician. For students who come from urban backgrounds, transportation is a huge issue. So a lot of these families ride the bus everywhere. They don't have cars, and so when we go out to a performance, there are certain students for whom that's just not possible. So when the artists come into our classroom, we get to engage with all of our students. Every student gets the opportunity to see these artists that they wouldn't normally get to see because they can't make it out to a concert. Having these great artists come in and interact with students for free during the school day is a matter of equity. It allows all students to have access to those two great artistry.
I don't think anything in the world really touches you body, soul, and spirit like music does. I know that when I play and perform, people talk a lot about how it helps them with depression and it helps them to sleep and it calms their mind and their spirit, and honestly, I think our kids need a little bit more of that.
I think art is hugely important for children. I think art and play are probably the most important things that I've observed with my own child and other children. A lot of times children specifically don't have the vocabulary or the language or the means to express themselves the way they really want to, and I think art is a really important way for them to do that. Actually, I think that logic applies to children and adults. I guess I love working with children, especially at that age, because they haven't put up all the walls that we have as adults. And you know, any question that you ask them, you'll see like 15 hands go up, and they're really eager to share their opinions with you.
My name is Ryan Berard, and I work here at the Wilson Center as a part of the backstage crew. And I also get to work with the arts camp, and that's one of the most rewarding parts of my job here at the Wilson Center. This will be my 4th year coming up this summer. And I'm just very, very excited. I basically get to be like the dad of camp, but I get to poke my head into all the different classes, watch the kids from day one growing all the way till the final day, and it's very, very rewarding. Some of these kids are being exposed to a fine arts center like this for the first time ever. They're seeing a theater for the first time ever. They're seeing the equipment, the lights, just all the cool things. They're coming into an art facility for the first time, getting to see different materials and different types of techniques that they've never got to see before. Or they're getting exposed to dance for the first time. These are things that we take for granted a lot. For some of these children, it's the only experience they've had. And who knows what that's done to them. Who knows how far that will go as far as sculpting their lives in the arts. How much will that trigger them to move off into one direction or the other because of what they saw here during arts camp that one time. Or that one time their school came to see a play and they got to go take a backstage tour. You know, these are experiences that are priceless.
And maybe one day I'll get one of my pictures in a museum and I'll be famous.